I touched on it yesterday, but I'm going to elaborate a little bit more today because I've seen it pop up over my feed. The Cooper Kupp talk to the Detroit Lions, and I just want to give my 2 cents because that's what I do. So I think it was heavy.com, heavy on Lions. Cooper Kupp was mentioned in a blockbuster firework trade, right? Now, we know that this is the worst part of the NFL offseason. The NFL runs 365, 24/7. I mean, they have entire channels dedicated to the NFL. And even when there's nothing to talk about, they find stuff to talk about. And that's one of these cases. The Detroit Lions trading for Cooper Kupp, and yes, what will be a blockbuster trade, but that's not going to happen. Okay. Now, this proposed trade has the Rams receiving our 2024 first round pick, a 2024 third round pick, which is, we'll get that from the TJ Hockenson trade, and a 2025 third round pick for Cooper Kupp, who I do believe is 30 years old. So let me just go ahead and most Lions fans, he is 30. He just turned 30 a month ago. He's 30 and 32 days. The Rams are not going to trade Cooper Kupp. And here's why. His dead cap for 2023 is $59 million. That will by far be the biggest dead cap. That's 1 year. Biggest dead cap in the history probably of the NFL. If the Rams were to trade him. Next year, his dead cap would be 47. The Rams, 47 million. The Rams' potential out is after next season. So not this year, not this season, next season. The Rams are strapped. They need some. They sold out. They got their Super Bowl. Good for them. That's what they intended to do. Matthew Stafford was part of that sellout. They got what they accomplished. That their whole goal was to get a championship. And now they're paying for it. The Detroit Lions are building the right way. Cooper Kupp is not going to be part of that. Not only that, his salary that he would be getting, he restructured. So his base salary for 2023 is $1 million. So his contract was backloaded. 2024 is $15 million. So salary wise, we could afford to take him. $25 million is what his cash average annual value is. We could afford, if we shuffle some things around, we could afford Cooper Kupp, but he's not. The Rams will be idiots. I mean, we've seen Les Snead do some things, and he just said forget them picks. So why would he be trading Cooper Kupp for picks? You know what I mean? So Cooper Kupp coming to the city to trade. Not only that, where would he fit in at? Now, Cooper Kupp, I saw yesterday that he played 40% or something like that from the slot, which is where St. Brown would be playing from. If the Detroit Lions were going to make a move for a receiver, it would not be another slot receiver. Even though he spent 60% of the time not in the slot. DeAndre Hopkins, same age, right? It's funny how people talk about that DeAndre Hopkins is, I want to say he's younger, isn't he? He's younger than 30, but even if he's older than 30, for DeAndre Hopkins, he's on the wrong side. People don't want to hear about him. But Cooper Kupp, a lot of Lions fans could be potentially eating this up. Not only is it not going to happen, the Rams will be dumb to do it, and the Lions are not going to do it. I know that Brad Holmes' connection with the Rams is big, right? Every time a Ram comes up, it's, we gonna trade for this guy. Robert Woods, he was available for a while. Van Jefferson, he would be a better target than Cooper Kupp, meaning a more logical target than Cooper Kupp. That's just not going to happen. I put this in the boat of, I think Quinnen Williams would happen before this. And the funny thing about Quinnen Williams is we heard that the Jets and him were close to a deal, and then everybody went dark. Here it is that we're a month away from training camp and 2 months away from the season, and there's probably not going to be any dialogue about any contract during the season. So I think Quinnen Williams is improbable as that is more probable than the Detroit Lions trading for Cooper Kupp. It's just not going to happen. We have St. Brown. We've got Antoine Green. We have free agents that we could get, even though they're not on his level. I think DeAndre Hopkins is, but we could go get people that will cost us no draft capital instead of trading for Cooper Kupp. So that's just my take. Like I told y'all in last video, I had seen the stuff about Cooper Kupp coming up, but I didn't really think it was up for discussion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, okay, should I talk about this? And then I'm like, yeah, because that's what I do. So Cooper Kupp coming to the Detroit Lions is, I would say, a 0.1%. Like it's not going to happen because the Rams would be a cap hit of $59 million. And next year it would be $47 million. So Cooper Kupp, he's not leaving LA anytime soon. But I wanted to give you guys a little update with the studio. I am waiting on a couple of items, got a couple more cords to order. I have a camera that I have to order as well, and then one more piece of equipment, and I will be ready to go. So I appreciate the comments about the studio looks this and that. This is just one shot of it. This is not even the shot that you guys are going to be seeing. So I appreciate the kind words, but you haven't even seen what it looks like yet, just this wall behind me. So anyway, thank you guys for your support. Training camp is right around the corner, and we will be in the Lions season before you know it. Take care of yourself and each other, and as always, go Lions.